Good morning, everybody. It is a Tuesday edition, and welcome back to Laramie Live on KUWB. I'm your host, David Selle. My pleasure to welcome in studio again. We talked with him around this time last year. Selle is in studio as we talk about a big annual event here, second annual Spook and Swoop Costume Wild Ride. We've got a couple different things going on Saturday. One is a ranch rodeo, and then another is the Bronc riding that's coming up on Saturday night. Rand, how are you this morning? How you been?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate the time this morning to talk about this event that Top Hand Tour Productions, you and Jason and Amanda Mathis all put together out at the Hansen Arena. It sounds like you got a lot of interest in terms of a lot of teams for the ranch rodeo and a lot of Bronc riders coming in for this event on Saturday night.
Yep, we've got 15 ranch rodeo teams. There's a team coming from Lusk, Wyoming, the Boot Hill 7 team that just won the Nile Ranch Rodeo in Billings.
Okay.
We've got 35 ranch Bronc riders. Two of the featured ones I guess I'd like to talk about is Brittany Miller from Dillon, Montana. She was featured on the TV show Cowgirls, and she rides a lot of ranch broncs in Texas, but she lives up here. And then Wesley Rosengreen's a kid from Wheatland that's probably one of the top Bronc riders in the nation.
Wow. Well, so we got a couple of top riders that are coming in for this. I think a lot of people, you heard me mention it, remember the T-Rex riding the ranch or riding the Buck and Bronco last year, and that kind of got this event a little added publicity. It seems like, Rand.
Yeah, that viral video had like 25,000 million views. Well, I don't even remember, but it was a huge number. And it happened just overnight. It was just incredible how fast that video took off.
Yeah. How much has that kind of aided what you want to do kind of on this more local rodeo type level?
Well, it sure helps. It's entertaining. Like, it's one of the neatest videos I've seen when it comes to rodeo. And it really helps give us the wow factor that everybody's kind of looking for putting on events. So.
Gotcha. Now you travel quite a bit, putting on some different productions. How has the road treated you since I last talked to you about a year ago?
Oh, I've actually worked for Sankey Pro Rodeo now when I'm not putting on my own rodeos. So 365 days a year I'm on the road, helping or putting on rodeos, taking care of livestock, whatever it might be.
Yeah, let crisscrosses the country when you work for pro rodeo outfits. There's no doubt about it. We're talking with Rand Selle, the second annual Spook and Swoop Costume Wild Ride. Obviously, something like the T-Rex, we talked about how it took off in a viral video, but it also gives you a little bit added attraction for the youngsters, for the kids, because they get a kick out of that more than anything, I think.
Oh yeah, we really push that the kids dress up, come and trick or treat. Ridley's donated a bunch of candy, so we've got giveaways and fun stuff for the kids as well. And we've got a new little factor that's going to come into play this year, and you guys will want to show up just see this. We're bringing we're going to live up to the name. It's Spook and Swoop. And you'll have to show up to find out what I mean by that. Okay,
you have intrigued me here. Ranch Rodeo's at 1 o'clock. What's going on the Ranch Rodeo? Because this is a great way for the working hands to kind of show off their skills and what they do day to day.
Exactly. We've got what we call a scramble format, and it speeds up the Ranch Rodeo to where each team does 4 events at one time. They'll tie down a calf, they'll brand a calf, they'll load one in a trailer, and they'll doctor one. And we've had teams do it like 3.5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
We have like an 8-minute time limit, but you really find out who the true cowboys are that can get the job done in a short amount of time with the scramble format.
All right, so that's at 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, the ranch rodeo portion. But Bronc riding not till Saturday night at 6:30, as you mentioned, 35 top cowboys and cowgirls that will be competing in this. And ranch bronc riding has really blossomed here. How have you kind of seen that take off here in the last several years?
That's kind of where I got my start. Like, I got good friends like J.D. Hamaker, Summit Pro Rodeo, and Hal Burns. And I didn't want to compete with those guys, so I kind of catered to this ranch rodeo deal. And that's kind of how I got my start. I started putting buck and horse together to provide stock, and now I've got rope and cattle to provide for the ranch rodeo. But we're getting more contestants than most of the amateur ranch rodeos these days.
Nice.
It's really growing fast, and we started a new association. Actually, that's where the Top Hand Tour come from. Is we this will be the second year of it, and we had our finals in Golden, Colorado, and give away saddles and prizes, and had like $10,000 worth of payouts. So
oh, wow,
it's a big deal. This Spook and Swoop is going to pay really well too. I think I figured it last night, and the winner's probably going to take around 1,800 home.
Oh, that's not bad,
yep.
Considering you know the short amount of time that it kind of takes to work. This is also kind of a membership drive, as I understand, at the same time?
Yeah, it's a membership drive. All the contestants will get their 2019 Top Hand Tour membership.
Okay, all right. So it is the second annual Spook and Swoop Costume Wild Ride. Again, the ranch rodeo is at 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Bronc riding 6:30. What are we talking about for cost for the public, and where can we find tickets? Let's start with the cost.
It's $5 for kids, and it's 5 and under free. And then the adults $10. The tickets are available at Murdoch's. Murdoch's is a really good sponsor, and they've helped us out a lot with this event.
All right, and I know you got some other great sponsors that have helped you out. And you know, how's it been to kind of team up with Jason and Amanda and kind of put everything together for this Top End tour?
Jason's a really great announcer. You've probably heard his voice in the ads that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
And Amanda's our secretary, and she handles a lot of the paperwork for me since I'm on the road so much. I had to bring some more help on, and it's been very, very helpful to have those two.
Absolutely. All right, this is at the Hansen Arena, so if you're heading towards the Woods Landing portion, so you go out Snowy Range Road, just follow the road around. You don't have to turn off. You just follow the road around. It goes to south and west of town. The Hansen Arena, the Cliff and Martha Hansen Arena, out south and west of town, just a couple miles out of town. It doesn't take very long to get there. In fact, from where we're at, probably take me 10 minutes tops, actually, from where we're at here. But it's at the Hansen Arena. Range Rodeo's at 1. Bronc riding's at 6:30. And again, Murdoch's, if you want to grab tickets ahead of time, you can buy tickets at the door. But if you want to get them ahead of time, Murdoch's has a bunch of the tickets. $10 adults, 5 and under free. The rest of the youth is just $5. And then a little after party, it sounds like, and you got quite the attraction for the after party because people around here love this guy and his band.
Yeah, Chancey Williams is a good buddy, and we rode Broncs together years ago. But I just can't believe how his band has taken off and how well they're doing. They're just incredible.
Yeah, it has been a lot of fun to kind of see his fame explode here, especially in the last few years. And I know that he's been in our sister station studios over on 195 Country before, talking a little bit about that. So anything else that people need to realize when it comes to what's going on this Saturday?
No, I just want to give a big thanks to the UW Rodeo team. Been working a lot with Tyler Corrington and Bo Clark, and they're great guys, and I go help pick up the practice every Wednesday night. So go Pokes. Yeah,
Bo's done a great job with those squads. It's been kind of fun to see him go from where he got his start coaching, transition, and now to a rich history and tradition with UW. And boy, they've gotten off to a great fall start. I actually talked with him just a couple weeks ago on the program. So
yeah, they just set a record for highest points earned at a rodeo. I thought that was very, very cool.
Yeah, and they've done it a lot without doing much in terms of the rough stock events either.
Yep.
It's been all the timed event cowboys that have been getting it done, which is interesting. That's that kind of delicate balance. Who do you go with? Who's the hot hand in terms of where you're going to score your points in college rodeo? So, all right, your event Saturday at the Hansen Arena. Again, 1 o'clock Ranch Rodeo, 6:30 Bronc riding, and again, tickets available at Murdoch's beforehand. You can get them at the door. $10 for adults. The youth are $5. 5 and under are free. But it is the second annual Spook and Swoop Costume Wild Ride, and for the Spook and Swoop part, as Rand mentioned, you'll have to just show up to find out. Show up to find out. I'm curious as to see what will take place with that. And then again, the after party is going to be with Chancey Williams and the Younger Brothers Band at the Cowboy Saloon and Dance Hall Saturday night. Rand, anything else?
No, I sure appreciate you letting me come on.
Yeah, absolutely. Pleasure to have you back. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.